I just cheated on Myers-Briggs with another personality test. That's right, I took the Big Five test. The Big Five has these different categories like agreeableness, extroversion, neuroticism, conscientiousness, and agreeableness. Did I repeat anything in there? They compare your results to 10,000 other people who have taken the test. So it's on a scale. So for instance, with conscientiousness, if you score 60, that means that you are more conscientious than 60 out of 100 people who have taken this test. I just got done taking it on understandmyself.com. What I wanted to do is go through the results live with you. Well, it's not live, but you know what I mean. I haven't seen my results yet. All right, so why don't we just go through and I'll read my results and we'll see how much of a loser I am. All right, so first up is agreeableness. Agreeableness, I scored 77. Which probably means I'm a big doormat, but maybe not as much as the other 28 people, or 22, 23 if I could do math, ahead of me. It says here, people with high levels of agreeableness are seen by others as cooperative, warm, and considerate. It also says women are women are higher in agreeableness than men. All right, so agreeableness is made up of two components. So I think each of these five things has two supporting components. So the first one is compassion. I score in the 61st percentile. So I'm moderately compassionate. Politeness is the other aspect of agreeableness. Oh, I score in the 85th percentile in politeness. Not a surprise at all. In fact, I'm almost shocked I didn't score higher. I'm one of the politest MFers you'll ever meet. So now we move on to the next one, conscientiousness, which I think basically translates to how hard you work. So if I were to predict, I think I'm going to score like an F on this part. Conscientiousness. I'm in the 4th percentile of conscientiousness. Dang! I didn't think it would be that low. I thought I'd score 10, 15. 4th. Dang, man. People very low in conscientiousness do not regard duty as very important. Someone like me in the 4th percentile is very likely to obtain poor grades in academic settings. See, but there are some things here that are not quite resonating with me. People low in conscientiousness tend to be free of guilt, shame, and self-disgust. I'm one of the most guilt-ridden people you'll know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm actually high in conscientiousness but have some kind of problem that makes me not work or, act like I'm conscientious. The parts of conscientiousness are industriousness and orderliness. So industriousness, dang, I am a basement dweller here. 1st percentile in industriousness. Man. I don't know, maybe I didn't answer some of these questions very good. I'm trying to come up with a pithy way to say what industriousness is. Basically, I shirk all responsibility and just concentrate on fun. Orderliness, I'm in the 25th percentile. See, here's the thing with orderliness. I really love being organized and orderly, but I just never take the time to do it. The best thing in the world is having everything straight and everything in its place. But in my real life, usually everything looks like a tornado just swept through and then a bomb went off. So it's difficult for me to judge accurately. I guess maybe more salient to the conversation would be how quickly am I put off by a mess? Like how quickly am I irritated by it? And I don't get really irritated by messes. I prefer them not to be there, but I will let them stay there, and the dishes will pile up in the sink for 4 weeks, and then I have to just set it all on fire and move to a different city. All right, so the next big thing on the Big Five is extroversion. This is a little weird. I score in the 9th percentile of extroversion. And I'm not sure what I think about this because, that's my default, I guess, is to not really go out there and engage or anything. But I don't mind doing it. I guess it's just not my natural thing. Extroversion is the primary dimension of positive emotion. Okay, well, now it makes sense. People with low levels of extroversion are strikingly unable to read. Strikingly less enthusiastic, talkative, assertive in social situations, or gregarious. I can see it, but I can be gregarious. This is the thing, is that I can turn it on, I can turn it off. The two dimensions of extroversion are enthusiasm and assertiveness. Enthusiasm, I'm in the 8th percentile. Wow, I am unenthusiastic. Individuals low in enthusiasm are quiet and unexcitable. Well, that's me. Assertiveness, I'm in the 18th percentile. So I can occasionally, not just occasionally, assert myself. I can take charge of a situation. I don't mind doing it. I just don't like to. What I was thinking about as I answered these questions was, I know I have a very dim view of myself, and so realistically, I don't know how to gauge anything. I can say, I don't think I am good at these things, but that doesn't mean I'm not. Oh, now we're getting to the stuff I'm good at. Neuroticism. Neuroticism, I scored in the 97th percentile. No surprise there. People with exceptionally high levels of neuroticism, like me, tend to think that everything in life has always been going wrong and always will. And it basically says I'll never be successful at anything in life. I'm also noticing a lot of these say that females tend to be higher in neuroticism than males. It's basically like I'm a woman trapped in a man's body based on all these things here. All right, so neuroticism is made up of withdrawal and volatility. And damn, I am acing this test. Withdrawal, 97th percentile, exceptionally high. This is an exceptional white wine that will go along with your exceptional withdrawal. So it basically means that I have extreme anticipatory anxiety. Anxiety, for those of you who don't know what that means. Basically, I'm very likely to avoid or withdraw. Volatility is the other aspect of neuroticism. I score in the 96th percentile, so I'm volatile, basically, which means I'm a moody bastard. All right, so then we move on to openness. Openness is the last one. Oh, and look, this one sounds kind of positive, and I score in the 85th percentile. I'm high in openness to experience, which is a dimension of creativity, artistic interest, and intelligence. People high in openness tend to be characterized as smart, creative, and visionary. Ooh. So then what are the aspects of openness? Intellect and then openness. Okay, so openness is the aspect of openness. Okay, I'll go with it. Intellect. I score in the 60th percentile. So that's like what, a D? I'm smarter than most people, but there's still a lot of people who are smarter than me. Oh, wait a second. It says don't confuse intellect with IQ. So what they're saying is intellect is actually just your interest in abstract ideas and your ability to process them, I guess. So yeah, that makes sense. I'm interested in new ideas and abstract concepts, and I'm not like confused by them. And then the last one is openness. This is basically like creativity, I guess. And I score in the 93rd percentile, so not bad. Not as high as I scored in neuroticism and being a weirdo, but so it seems like I'm maybe more creative than the average bear. So there you go. That was my Big 5 test. It looks like I'm kind of a people-pleasing, lazy shut-in who is basically on the verge of some kind of meltdown, but I am good at creating things because I'm open. And I'm in my room making a video about it. So I recommend that you go over to understandmyself.com and take this test. Thanks for watching. Check back. I might discuss this in higher detail in the future. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. You all take care, and I'll see you next time.